also realized that I did not hit the start of the recording, so the recording gets to start here. Luckily, nothing really has been mixed, except for me picking up a fancy shield, but all things considered, it's a minor thing. Yeah. Otherwise, I've surprisingly have caught up with most of my homework. As the homework that I have due today, yes, I do know that as well. Um, the only downside, I will say, with downloading the VOD is I have it for my recordings. I have it set up so that it just pretty much does the gameplay, and of course my voice and game audio. So it doesn't have any of the fancy viewer count, hit jar, or like alerts play. And I've just kind of decided like that's what I want my VODs to be, of just like the base gameplay stuff. And so that's why I have it separate, so I can't just download it. However, part of the reason I also do that is so, one, I don't have to download it because my internet is not that great. And when I do an hour or more stream, it takes a little while to download. Granted, at least my download isn't as bad as my upload, because my upload is effectively, it will take just as long to upload the video as it would to watch the video. It is just like, at least I know exactly how long the upload's gonna take. That's also why I do not end up doing uploads or uploading the VOD immediately afterwards. Because it's like, it's not gonna finish before I need to go to sleep, usually. Though I think I will actually start, I think I'll start actually doing streams a bit more towards this time. Just because it's more of like the mid of the day for me. And that, I think for the most part, will work out better. It's a little bit after work, so that like I get some time to just kind of unwind for a little bit, catch up on anything I need to do. But then I also I can then have my fun streaming something, and then after that I do whatever I need to do, whether that's homework or, and really it's just homework. Everything else will get done, but homework being the biggest thing that I need to convince myself that I should do. I need to get that not enchanted, identified.
Your pet
I
has
now
been
have a spider.
transformed.
No cat, just spider. Oh yeah, I forgot I leveled up. Oh, I leveled up twice, didn't even realize that. Yeah, homework isn't great. I really hate it. But I have to do it. It's so I do it. And it is very much the case of, actually with the, I have two classes right now, and just with two classes I am barely able to keep up with all the homework. And it's not even that much homework, because to be fair, there's a quiz for each class every week, and, or I guess each class has a quiz weekly. One of them has a little, like, generic, like, assignment. And then the JavaScript class, pretty much I have JavaScript class and non-JavaScript class. And the JavaScript class ends up having a lab every week. And the biggest issue is I'm going to assume that, so yes, let me use that. I'm going to assume that they're going to build on each other. So if I don't figure out how to get this lab working, not even a case of like, oh, I need to get this, done properly, just like working in general, I might not be able to do the future labs. And as such, that makes it really difficult to then be able to finish out this class. That, by the way, I have halfway done, so it would really suck to be like, oh, I'm gonna fail it now, after doing half of it already. Yeah, that'd be definitely no fun, that's for certain. However, I've also gotten really good at pestering the professor about any questions and any help I need. Because I'm paying for this class, so I'm gonna get the help I need with this class. Yes, I have at least gotten much better at that, where it's like if I need help, people need me. Well, I do hope you have fun with your project. Also, I forgot that I have alert command. Apparently, it's not really good. Oh no, I remember now. I moved it over from Streamlabs, so that's why it doesn't have the proper thing. Which reminds me, what I will do, I'm gonna note this down so I don't forget. Okay. I will fix that command later today. Since I might as well fix it. Oops, not there. Right here. Okay, perfect. I do enjoy the commands I have, I think, at least.
I've got deals nobody can touch.
I do love this game. It has been ages, but it still is just as enjoyable as always. Because it's just nice and simple. No, nothing fancy, just enjoyable. Ooh, yes, please. I should have kept that sword. Oh well. Nope, not worth buying back. I do enjoy though the things I've been able to do. Also, I just remembered, yeah, the stash is on that side. I don't have any gold. I don't know what I'm looking for. It's like, what should I buy? It's like, I don't have the gold to do anything. I have leveled up though, so... Let's go for that strength. Strength that did nothing right now. And let's go over crit. We're going for the dual wielding crit stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot. I also have the timers and such set up. I do think I need to add a few spaces, so I'll also add them. Basically, it's been a little while since I've had chat activity, so the timers and commands never get used. And so I've had nothing to go like, hey, something is up. Yeah, sword, fancy sword, but nothing good. I do want to see, does this work? It does. Okay, so that's actually kind of cool. I can put the bloodstones on literally any piece of... I now really... Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm putting bloodstones on, like, most of my gear to just be devastating. Oh, that'd be fun. Fun. Okay, that should be wood. I also there's just so much I love about this game because it is very simple, and it's just nice, simple delving game. That's it. And I still love the intro. I definitely think they had higher quality with the future games. Um, because you can kind of hear the narrator breathing in this one that I never even noticed until this time, honestly. But it still also just feels really fitting because it's less of a character or like a, perfect narration. It's more of like a storyteller. And that's really what it is. It's supposed to be a storyteller. Telling the stories of the town of Grove and the dungeon of Deep. Just little enjoyable things. And that kind of is always the thing. I just enjoy it. The nice little simple, enjoyable little thing. Fish vendor, I don't need you actually. Yeah, put that there. I don't need the cracked obsidian ever. Not one bit. Unless
Your
the
pet
only
has
time
increased
I
in
need
power.
the cracked obsidian is if I am gonna do a bow or crossbow build, basically ranged build. Because any other time, I don't want to knock away my foes. I want to be able to actually hit them. Ooh. Yawn, yawn, yawn. Okay, oh wow, that's a lot of stamina charms, honestly. Now only if I could get another sword. And it's less that I need another sword, because there's the drawbacks of dual wielding. Because you're only doing about 120% of your.
You have completed the quest.
That's not so great, so I will definitely turn it in. That is definitely the thing. The lower level level stuff, you get some of the most basic, just like, this isn't really even enchanted. Like, it is, but not really. So it makes it really easy to decide, like, yeah, I'll just turn this in. But like some of the later levels, when you're go fetch this item, it's like, ooh, that might be actually incredibly valuable or incredibly potent. Which is always, and sometimes it is the case where it's just like, no, I don't know where your precious fetch quest item disappeared off to. No idea at all, I swear. Oh, nice. A little bit of gold. It's also at the level, it's like, ooh, little bit of gold.
Your stamina is low.
It's also actually, speaking of like little bit of gold in old games,
You enter the portal.
the with Diablo 2, I've played it for ages, but it was only recently, um, recently being like probably a year or two at this point, um, was able to get to hell difficulty, I think. But whatever the kind of final difficulty is. And I gotta say, you get a lot more gold. Like, for the most part, when I was seeing, like, the piles of gold in dungeons and stuff, like, on normal difficulty, it'd be like, it's not really worth time picking those up. Like, I'll get way more gold out of this random barbarian helm that has +3 to a skill. But, like, once you get to the higher difficulties, it's just like, oh, that's actually a notable amount of gold on the floor. Axe. Oh yeah, not very good one either.
You have received a quest.
I'm just gonna kind of grab quests at random, like, yes, I'll do that task. Doesn't matter if it's good or not.
Good day to you.
And no swords there. And this is just because it's a case of, like, I'm just gonna play the game. I'm not going to try and... I have 3 quests, actually. Managed to get all level 3 quests. That's wonderful.
I got a deal
I'm not gonna
for
try
you.
and metagame or just like, I gotta get the most thingamabobs. Or like this and that. I don't want that. Tempting. It's really tempting, I'll be honest. With my strength, I could probably... I'll get that in 2 levels. I don't want to get it, so I'm getting it. My thought processes in general. Healer. Are you a healer? Yeah.
Yes.
No, you're the narrator. I need the healer. Right, the healer is up by the minstrel.
Hello.
You feel refreshed.
I will also denote that there just
You
is
step
no
into the portal.
alerts or anything when it comes to the YouTube side of things. I believe I could theoretically get that set up. I also potentially believe that that does require... Ooh, sword. That just drops my damage. Okay, so for now we will just go
You have gained in
one-handed.
experience and
It
skill.
is what it is. It's dual wielding. Yeah. Dual wielding. Good. Oops. More strength. 11, 18. I do a little bit more damage just one-handed right now. Because I am not trained in the ways of dual wielding. Also, I think this is the first time I'm just like, nah, I'm fishing. I've done fishing so many times, and it's incredibly useful because you can get, you know, good fish. You can sell those fish for a lot of gold. You can get a lot of awesome artifact items. Like, there's a lot you can get from fishing. But also, it is time consuming. I'm just like, nah. This is just gonna be a case of like, I feel like doing this, and that is it. Also, I don't think I remember to actually heal
You
up.
cannot carry anymore.
Bum. Nice.
You have completed a quest.
And it's not too bad. Not good, but it's not too bad. Stab, 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 stab.
Your pet has grown more skilled. The
Nice.
quest is completed.
It's not a bad base item, but the values are incredibly low. I also have, with Fate the Traitor's Soul, I do actually have a glorious artifact item that's just way too broken. Not like super uber broken, but definitely many quality of lives that like I could use just with any build. And it is just a case of like, I might, like I could keep messing with this, but I don't really need to. So that's also part of the reason why we're deciding just to play OG Fate. Just no fancy Uber item, just going at it, and then probably passing down a good old-fashioned Uber ring. Which actually will still be super powerful, but will be less uber powerful, I think, at least. Because I should say as well, the reason the other one is so powerful is because one, it's the helmet that doesn't have any requirements, so that way anyone can use it right out the gate and continuously, no matter what the build is. And then I also put 2 of the pretty much best gems in it. The one that gives you like +5 to all skills, which then turned to 7 just on the first heirloom ionization. What am I missing? Oh, I'm looking for skeletons. Okay, fine. What else should I say? Boop-a-doop. And basically, I had a bunch of different things on it that made it a little bit way too powerful. Where is this? Oh, it's right there. I was like, where's this final skeleton? And I have found it. I do not need to worry, because I was starting to worry. It's like, I'm gonna have to run through the entire thing. Yeah, send to town.
It has departed.
It has actually departed.
You step into the portal. Your pet
Means
has
I have
returned.
to sell less stuff.
May the light shine upon you.
Identify. Symbol.
You have gained fame.
Ooh, got fame.
You have received a task.
Because it very much is just like, yeah, I'll take that quest. You have a quest, I'll
You
take
have
it.
been granted new skills.
I leveled up. Strength. And yeah. Let's go to dual wielding. And 1321. That is better. 2035. Okay. Still not better. I want to dual wield. But not yet. I still need a lot more dual wielding skill, it seems.
At these prices,
Yeah.
it's practically stealing.
I do enjoy the gambling.
Never have you seen such fine craftsmanship.
I also forgot the sickles or swords. I also forgot barbarian swords. Oh well, we'll switch it out shortly. Also, though, it has a cool model. I'll be honest. It's also very basic, but I like it. I will say, I think that's kind of the biggest thing with so many things in Fate. It's just, it's simple, it's nice, it's still more than I can
Your
do.
pet has increased in power. You have
Well,
gained
you're
fame.
always welcome.
And I
here.
think that's kind of the biggest thing, is just, there's always more, like, things that I just cannot do. I can do a lot
You
with,
have
like
received
game
a task.
design, but actually making a fully fledged game is still, like, I have a game of my own, but I built it off of something. And so, it's a case of, like, I still... Actually, I guess more so. The main thing for me, I need to figure out 3D environments a little bit better. Once I figure out 3D environments, I think I'll be able to... I think I'll be able to make
enter
my
the
games a
portal.
little bit better. Because I have a fun RPG that I'm working on, but I realize it's going to be hampered a ton because I just do not have a good 3D environment. Or even I can't think of the right word to describe, like, Doom, like the original Doom, what its environment was like. Or even like Orcs and Elves, where it's a tile-based 3D environment. It's like, I am terrible when it comes to 3D movement or movement even, honestly, of any kind. I'm good with the plans and stuff. Once you start moving things, I'm like, how do I actually do that? So it is very much a case of something that I need to kind of honestly just work on. It's tempting, but I don't think I'll get it. I would get that sword if it was okay. I don't have to do that. If it was like a higher tier one, because or not higher it itself, but like if we were farther in, I was getting some better gems, because then the gems I could slot in would be easily better. Yada yada kind of thing. Definitely take a little bit more damage now. Still level 1 and I am level 6, but I feel like I am very much taking more damage. Not just by a little bit though. That's for certain. That would take a lot more damage. Also, no swords. That's the biggest thing I've noticed. No one uses swords. No enemies have swords on them. Pretty much no one, at least. I'm like, trying not to use healing potions, but I'm like, ready if needed. Oh, can I resell that? Damn. Okay, what? 2 for quests. Level 6, level 5, level 6. Okay, nothing fancy, so I'm just looking for the exit down here. Ooh, healing. Hey, look, the exit. I was right next to the exit and I didn't even notice. Hey, let's sell some more stuff.
Deals nobody can touch.
It's not a bad club. Still wouldn't join a club though. I could get that, but it's honestly not gonna be very useful. Yeah, I might as well get it though, because I literally have nothing else to use. I will get this and then mess around with it, I think. Damage check though, 23. And it's about 10 points, so it makes sense. Down we go! Level 5, I have something. Hey, I got some ropes. Ooh, this will give me a magic weapon. It's magic sword, actually. So I need to kill a boss. This will be nice. It'll be boss like time. Not like super boss, just... I think I've done a few times here, there. And... oh, another saber. Actually kind of nice. I decided like, yeah, I think I'll buy that. And I'm like, here you go, here you go, here you go. You know, that's the one thing. They did not carry on those enemies past this. Like, I don't think they really show up again in any of the fates besides Fate Trader Soul, because they're you can go right back here. So, hey, I think we need to kill that one. Yeah. Yeah, we did it.
I've completed a quest.
Yeah, we did it. And which is fair. For some reason, those giant caterpillars, effectively, are just really loud. I don't know why. Ooh, a ruby. That's what I was hoping for. Long staff. Long stab. Okay. Truck these over. Yeah. And identify. Yeah. Yes, it's not better. So it will be thrown into the vendor pile. Hey, look, the stairs down. Perfect. And this room is a little bit bigger, so let's figure it out. Also, I always love the basilisks. They're always just so cool. And also semi-deadly. So cool. Okay. We'll go back just for that new weapon. Okay, down south.
You have gained an experience and skill.
Grant this quest. Ooh,
You have received a quest.
that gives me nothing, but I'm gonna do it still. Yeah, let's get some more health, and or do we go? It's not bad. Yeah, I think I'll go with this. 23, 39. Still less. We're gonna do this. Not bad. Gonna do this. Interesting, but whatever. I forgot to send my mini off.
Hello, wanderer.
Why is it? Actually, I know why. It's because it has sockets. It's like, why is that so expensive? So I'm gonna pop that there. And deal with those later, but I want to go there. There's a challenge. Guess it's just her.
A good day to you, wanderer.
Yeah, you have a handful of gems. That's not bad for a pet, I'll be honest. But they don't have anything good. But they do have that and this, so we'll do this. And then give it to my pet. Which, hopefully, like, they won't have any issues, but at the same time, like, I might as well put that on. Because then they pretty much never have to worry about fleeing, because they'll flee, and then, like, a second later, they'll heal, and then they can fight again. And then you never have to worry about that. Like, it's a lot easier. Wall stand. I know I should use both fast weapons, but I'm also really tempting to have slower weapons just because I want longer swords. Like, nothing on stats or anything, just like, I want some longer swords. Just because I like how they look. Hey, he's got a bow. But I am enjoying the dual wielding. 11 over. I was like, there's no way that's gonna be a bubble weapon. Walk stab. No, nothing changed. It just looked like something changed on the stream manager. I wanted to check. It was just the paranoia. Nothing actually ever happens. Ah, Voltic gels. The absolutely hellish ones. All the others are just like, I'll slap you. Voltic gels are like, I'll slap you. And then also sometimes send an electrical nuke at you. Good. Also, I thought the cracked Tarzazite was actually tourmaline, which that at least gives you damage reflected. Tarzazite gives ya 2 extra stamina. Thus to the point of endurance. It's got a move. Oh, that one actually survived a few hits. They're starting to survive. And minor health, minion.
That is not possible.
Need those. I don't really need those.
That is
fine.
not
Okay,
possible.
minion.
Your pet has
Oh, that's what I should have called my pet. I should have called him Nail. No! Could you get the door? Nail! Get his code! This is a man who murdered our people! No! Don't get his code! Also, I do not do that voice justice. Not even remotely, so... If you want it done justice, I highly suggest watching or rewatching Dragon Ball Z
Will
Abridged.
you tempt fate?
Yes! My learning has increased. I have trained in the mystical arts, and shall never use them. Also, this is a nice like loot room. Also, that's the thing.
You cannot carry anymore.
Fate has loot rooms. There's almost nothing that's just as enjoyable as just a loot full of a ton, or a room full of a ton of loot. And I love it. Magic eye. Check that. I can put that there. I'll put that there for now. Identify this. Ooh, 1% attack bonus. Very, very useful. Get a hold of that centaur. Oh, right, I forgot to find this. Ooh, 13. Perfect. Almost doesn't matter that it's enchanted. Okay. And then we continue onwards. Bada bing, bada boom. And actually, quest-wise, okay. Still have 2 quests to do on this level. Also, I love just how much faster paced this is compared to my Fate, or not Fate, this is Fate, compared to my Fallout streams. Because I end up doing a lot of like, okay, I think I need to go here, do this, do that. Well, how do I want to do this thing? Where the thing with Fate, I've played it so many times, I've been in it so many times. All it is a nice, simple, procedurally generated dungeon game. And so it's a case of I've learned what there is to learn, and now I'm just kind of playing it again. It's like an old game that you're playing again. Definitely not for the first time. Yeah. And then I send them
Your
off
pet has
again. I'll
departed.
be back in a minute.
Your stamina is
I
low.
know. I actually should have, I should have had one of those stamina potions. Quite unfortunate. So, but yeah, what I was saying, with this, it just allows me just to kind of run through things like dive, ooh, where I have to do a lot more thinking with Fallout 2, and also has the tendency to end up going, okay, why didn't this work? Or, what am I supposed to do now? I thought it was this thing, but it's obviously not this thing now that I've tried this thing. So it's like a night and day difference. But it's also why I wanted to have these different streams. Because I want to have days where I'm just sitting back, enjoying some gameplay. That's really the
Your
core of
pet
it.
has returned.
I have not been playing that many games lately, because the term started, and you know, 5 or 6 weeks back now, and so I've been focused on my schoolwork and playing. That is an army of death caps. Why is there so many, and why are they all so incredibly fast?
The quest is completed.
They had so much stuff on them.
Your pack is full. That is impossible.
Well, they all had bucklers on them, I think. Yeah.
The spell could not be completed.
I don't have enough charm. I think I'll have to put some points into charm. Next time I level up. Okay,
Your pet
send
has
me back to
departed.
town. But yeah, I have just not been playing that many games. Recently, because I have been actually catching up on some homework, or like made some progress. I'm still technically behind, to be
The
honest.
quest is completed.
But I've worked really hard. Yes, please work. I've worked really hard and exhausted myself, but it's like, okay, I need a little break. So I've played a few games, and I'm like, what do I do again? And I mean, that's why I have the activity tracker, so that I can go, hey, these are some rewarding things you can do in game. Oh,
You are overburdened.
yep, and did I? Guess I won't pick that up. Oh man. It still doesn't mean that I'm like, okay, I've had my fun. It is very much a case of I haven't
Your pet
played
has
games for
returned.
long enough, or many different. Oh yeah. Yay, mimic.
Your pack is full.
I do love the mimic. There was multiple of them.
Your pet has grown more skilled.
Why is there a horde of mimic? Why is there... That is something I would never have expected, just a literal horde of mimics. Okay, what? Oh no, I got both quests done. Perfect. I'll kill you, and I'll take your spear. And I shall stab you a second at a time.
Your pet
Send
has
my
departed.
minion back in. And then portal.
You step into the portal.
Uh,
Your pet has returned.
and yes. No, I shall hopefully level up from turning these quests in.
You have gained fame.
Indeed, I have. I gained fame. Exactly what I wanted. That should be fine for a while. It was cursed. It wasn't even like enchanted nicely. It was just like, no, cursed. Bad for you. Let's grab this one. Oh, it doesn't matter actually.
Well met.
Ooh.
You have received the
I get
quest.
no reward for it, or no fancier reward. I will also denote that the ones that don't say, here's an item, you get the same amount of XP and gold as you would
You have
when
gained
there is an item.
experience and skill.
Nice. Now I actually leveled up. Okay. No more sword skill.
Come closer. I might be able to cut you deep.
Okay, swords, tempting, but no. Double check though, 7/19, these better, so. It kind of depends on, what gems are in stock.
My wares are both ancient and powerful.
Oh, but I want to get that. That would be very nice, actually. More socket things that is socketed. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get that. And think. Spear, bloodstone. Because there. Not worth much either. I don't know to get this, but I don't have gold, so it is very much a case of like, ah, shucks, can't get that. I'll toss in those. Okay, but I had some things in the bank. I could get it if I sold the buckler. See how much those two swords get. 1,000. $400. I need 20 more gold. Perhaps you have literally nothing, so. Antidote, potion. Perfect enough.
Be welcome, traveler.
Then we'll hold on to it until until I have more gold. And then also get another socketed ring, I think.
A fine day to you.
You have
Okay,
received
7,
the task.
7, and 7. Okay, so a bunch of stuff on 7. But, looking at the time, I think I will wrap up. Yeah. I will wrap up as I planned on only going for about an hour. And it's been about an hour. So, I will probably get started on some homework after this. But, thank you everyone who did stop by. Thank you, Cyber Citrus. It was great seeing you around. I hope you are doing well, and I hope your projects are going well, and I hope you keep doing well. And until next time, everyone, I hope you have a wonderful time. Bye bye. I'm still out of practice.